Just ahead on CTV News, the 2024 Olympics has come to an end and DMV athletes are bringing home the gold. Plus, a Bethesda school is vandalized over the weekend and the mayor of Laurel's health campaign secures a silver status. Those stories and more on CTV News starting now.
Good evening, this is CTV News for August 12th. I'm Mariah Jalad. Thanks for joining us. A Bethesda school was found vandalized with, quote, anti-Semitic phrases and hate speech Sunday morning. The graffiti at Bethesda Elementary School on Arlington Road happened overnight, police say, and no suspects have been identified. Neighbors gathered to clean the graffiti, statements like Free Gaza, which the Jewish Community Relations Council called outrageous desecrations. This is not the first time some form of hate speech vandalism has been found at a Montgomery County school.
We have seen school-based anti-Semitism skyrocketing, and this is far from the first time that we have dealt with anti-Semitic vandalism of MCPS property. It affects the entire fabric of the community. When such hatred is so boldly splattered across our community, it diminishes everyone.
Bethesda Elementary School Principal Lisa Seymour says with only 2 weeks until the start of the school year, it's important to recognize the emotional harm these actions have on the community. And 2.5 weeks later, the 30th Olympic Summer Games came to a close last night. While there is no Olympic winner, we still kept score. The U.S. won a world-leading 126 medals, 40 of them gold. As we celebrated Paris in yesterday's closing ceremony, music and entertainment stars like Snoop Dogg, Tom Cruise, and Billie Eilish gave the world a taste of Hollywood as the Summer Games come to Los Angeles in 2028. And it hasn't even been a week since the county cast their ballots for the at-large council seat primary, but campaigning to take over Democratic nominee Jolene Ivey's council seat has already begun. If Ivey wins the at-large seat in November, her District 5 seat will be up for special election. And today, Ryan Middleton launched his campaign to join the council. Middleton is an attorney and Prince George's County native who has worked for Senator Ben Cardin and in County Executive Angela Alsobrooks' administration. Even with the at-large election still months away, we are sure to be seeing some more early campaigners like Middleton in the run-up. And Congress is wrapping up one of the least productive sessions in the country's history, enacting less than 100 bills. The divided Congress has not been able to cooperate on passing several major bills, like the annual government funding bill, which came 6 months late this year. The 118th Congress passed just 78 laws this session. Compare that to the 116th, when they passed 344, also with a divided House and Senate. Experts say the dysfunction comes from infighting in each party and from Democrats and Republicans moving further away from each other on policy goals. And Governor Wes Moore announces a $9.2 million program to help Maryland's colleges and universities transition to clean energy. The governor's office says the Higher Education Clean Energy Grant Pilot Program will promote workforce development and help the state reach its climate goals. The program will fund solar installations, campus clean energy master plans, and academic programming in the specialized renewable energy sector. Colleges and universities have until October 30th to review and submit applications for grants. And the city of Laurel just announced that its Move with the Mayor campaign achieved a silver level score in the nationwide program. The campaign focuses on the mental and physical health of local communities, and the city was just 2 points away from reaching gold status. We sat down with Mayor Keith Sidnor about the impact this campaign has on the city of Laurel.
But going to the community, John, right, and telling people about this, man, getting them to do promos for us, Move with the Mayor campaign. So get active, get physical fit, work out in your community, take a walk. If you're feeling lonely, you're feeling isolated, you feel like, depressed, just get out and do something positive to relieve that stress where you won't be suffering alone. Moving in the future, next year, we're going to do the same thing pretty much. We're going to do physical activities, bike, bicycle, anything physical activities, moving, getting the heart beat up, to keep people from being isolated and being alone. Let them know, hey, you got a family and friends out here that want to see you successful.
Scoring was judged from January 2023 to May 2024. A Maryland woman was given a citation at Reagan National Airport for packing a gun in her carry-on. A loaded 9mm pistol was recovered by TSA with a round in the chamber. The penalty for a criminal citation like this can reach a maximum fine of $15,000. So far in 2024, TSA has recovered 26 undeclared guns at Reagan National Airport. And since 2021, the annual number of guns recovered at Reagan National has nearly doubled the pre-pandemic average every year. And the Prince George's Fire Department responded to a fire earlier today. The fire took place at 11:13 a.m. at 309 Main Street in Laurel. Flames were seen coming out the second-floor windows of the Outback Leather Store. No injuries have been reported at this time. And you're watching CTV News. I'm Mariah Jalad. Still to come, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and we're highlighting a local wine bar you should know for Black Business Month. Back in a moment.
We hear the stories of people forced to abandon their home. The stories of people whose dreams have been swept away, or their lives left hanging by a thread. Or whose worlds have been blasted apart. Although the stories repeat themselves, each person's experience is unique as they are. And whether it's care or community that people need, we're here to help them live a new chapter, to embrace what makes them unique, be a lifeline to the most vulnerable.
Out! Out! Everybody out! Come on!
Good job. Under 2 minutes.
Keep your loved ones safe from home fires. Practice a 2-minute drill until it's part of your routine. And test your smoke alarms monthly.
In America, millions of families are facing hunger. After rent and power, I can get groceries. It's sad to say food comes last. Anna from Texas. The Feeding America network of food banks helps provide over 6 billion meals to people in need each year. Together, we can end hunger. Learn more at feedingamerica.org.
Welcome back. As schools get ready to open in just a couple of weeks, many parents are busy ensuring their kindergartners get their required vaccinations. But not all parents are on board. Over the past decade, more have chosen non-medical religious exemptions, a trend that's grown since the COVID-19 pandemic. Data from the Maryland Department of Health shows that since 2002, over 10,000 kindergartners have started school without vaccinations on record. And a new study found that Maryland ranks as the worst offender for wage theft in the U.S. Go Academy, a financial education community, analyzed data from the U.S. Department of Labor to find the states with the worst wage theft violations. Wage theft occurs when employees don't receive the benefits they have earned. Some examples include paying less than minimum wage, unpaid work, or having short or no lunch breaks. Companies in Maryland have committed more than 12,000 wage theft violations since 2021. In fiscal year 2024, Maryland's lottery, casinos, and sports gambling brought in nearly $1.6 billion in state revenue, just a slight dip from last year. The Lottery and Gaming Control Agency reports that casinos accounted for more than half of that total, while the lottery contributed about 44%. Despite a drop in overall lottery sales and casino revenue, this marks Maryland's second highest revenue from gambling ever. And as we celebrate National Black Business Month, we're highlighting Black businesses in Prince George's County. CTV's Michaela Newton joins Shayna Taylor, CEO of Vino at the Harbor, for a little wine tasting. Hey, Michaela.
Yeah, hey guys. So it's not often that I get to do a wine tasting every day at work, so I'm really excited. It is Black Business Month, so I'm actually here with the CEO of Vino at the Harbor with Shayna Taylor. Sweet wine is my favorite. I told you that before. So, okay, so do you want me to start here?
Start here because it's more of a palate cleanser for you.
Okay, here we go.
Great, and you grabbed it by the stem, which is perfect because when you grab it by the bowl, it changes the temperature because it takes on your body temperature to warm the wine up, and you never want to do that. So you already know what you're doing.
This tastes good. So a lot of people say you have to like swirl it around. Do you do that when you
I do, you
drink wine?
can. That usually works when you're drinking like a still white or red because you kind of want to open it up and let some air get in it. The grapefruit.
Yeah, this tastes really good. I like
and you
that
typically like a sweeter wine.
Yes.
But this one's not sweet at all.
No, it's not, but it doesn't taste sweet, but it's really good.
It's got the fruity.
Yeah,
so the fruitiness comes through without the residual sugar. I like that one.
Perfect. Okay, let's try this one.
Now you go into the Malbec.
This is the rosé styled one. Okay.
I really like that. I'm actually an ambassador for this brand, and when it first got imported, we had exclusive rights, so you could only buy it here at Vino, but we just kind of rolled it out so that other people get a chance to try it as well. I haven't met a person who didn't like this one. It's different.
Yeah,
right?
it's good. It's definitely different.
Not too sweet.
Yeah.
Not too tart. Not too dry. It's right in the middle. It's really approachable. Right?
This one is the last one. This is the pineapple one.
Pineapple one.
I'm excited.
That make a splash.
Right.
A smelly splash. So it's Hawaiian.
Yeah.
You smell
That's
it.
really good, and
What
it
do you
smells really
smell?
good. Definitely the pineapple, and I taste the pineapple.
It jumps out the glass.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of passion fruit, so you'll get some stone fruits, like a tropical. You feel like you're in Hawaii, right? On the beach laid out.
This is really good.
That one can actually be served over ice.
Yeah.
So if you're by the pool and you want to keep it cool the whole time, you can put some ice in it.
That was awesome. I loved all three of these. I think this one was my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I like it.
I don't know why, but I think this one was my favorite, and then this one. So I like all three of them though.
So the sweetest one was your least favorite.
Yeah, I don't know why. That's so crazy because I love sweet wine, you know. So, but this one was really good.
And I usually tell people because they always start off with "I love sweet wines."
Yeah.
Most people love sweet wines when they start because it's so familiar to them. But they typically don't like drier wines because they haven't met one yet.
Yeah.
So I like to explore that and show different forms of the wines so that folks can start getting more accustomed to different things other than just the sweet wines.
Absolutely.
So you did it. So
I did it. Yes. So, okay, tell us where we can find you on social media and all that stuff, and then where are you located here on the harbor?
Okay. So on social media, on Facebook and Instagram, we are at Vino at the Harbor, VNO at the Harbor.
Well, we'll toss it back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Michaela. While the Prince George's County Animal Services Facility and Adoption Center is quarantining the room where adoptable animals are held, and they're restricting public access to that room. ASFAC says this is due to an undetermined illness in the room. This is the fourth time this year the shelter has had to close for an outbreak of illness, previously shutting its doors in January, April, and June. And still to come on CTV News, the Paris Olympics might be over, but we're not done celebrating our local Olympians. I have your Monday sports page when we return.
I'll see y'all. Got some batteries and 2 flashlights.
What's up, champ? I feel like you get taller every time I see you. Congratulations,
Dear moms and dads, What you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
You know it's true.
Mom, love you always.
Everything I do,
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Hi. I'm your retirement fear. But don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. Here, this is pretirement.org.
Retirement savings options? Potential tax breaks?
Ooh.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
You got this.
Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan.
Welcome back. We're going to start off our Monday sports page with a deeper dive into the Olympics. The DMV sent more than 30 athletes to represent the United States, and our athletes are returning with more than 30 medals. 9 of those 30-plus medals were gold, thanks to Kevin Durant, Katie Ledecky, Noah Lyles, Tori Husk, Masai Russell, and 16-year-old Quincy Wilson. Wilson became the youngest gold medalist ever in Olympic track and field history. Masai Russell, in her Olympic debut, won gold in the 100-meter hurdles. The 24-year-old won a hard-fought race by 1/100th of a second. Katie Ledecky continued her dominance, winning 2 swimming gold medals. Tori Husk's suitcase might as well be made out of gold because she's bringing home 3 swimming gold medals. Kevin Durant won that coveted 4th gold medal, making him the most decorated American male Olympian in basketball. And Noah Lyles struck gold with his photo finish, giving the U.S. its first gold in the men's 100-meter dash in 2 decades. Now let's see how our local teams did this weekend. The Nationals finished their 3-game series with the Angels, winning 2 out of their 3 games this weekend. They go on to play their local rivals, the Baltimore Orioles, in a 2-game series starting today. The Orioles also finished their 3-game series, winning 2 out of 3 games against the Tampa Bay Rays. Pivoting to football, the Commanders lost their first preseason game to the New York Jets, 20-17. They'll travel to Miami to play the Dolphins on Saturday. The Ravens also lost their first preseason game, 16-13, against the Philadelphia Eagles. You can catch the Ravens this Saturday at home as they take on the Atlanta Falcons. Now let's get a look at our 3-day weather forecast. Tonight it will be partly cloudy. Tomorrow it's going to be mostly sunny with a high of 84. Wednesday it's going to be nice. We're looking at a high of 86. Thursday, another lovely day. Maybe wear some sunscreen because we're looking at a high of 87. Now for a look at our community calendar this Wednesday, get your body moving with pop-up yoga at the Bel Air Mansion. This hour-long yoga session starts at 10 a.m. Sessions are free, but donations to the Bowie Pantry are appreciated. For more information, contact 301-809-3089. And that wraps up CTV News for now. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good night.
To a child battling a critical illness, a wish can feel like a dream. But with your help, it isn't out of reach. Wishes are an important part of medical treatment. A chance for kids to see themselves stronger, braver, to see that the impossible is possible. Wishes can give kids the strength to fight, to get better. to grow up. Where there's a wish, there's a way.